Hi, I'm morakdais, and welcome to more Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's fancy. Well, let me do this. What is it, Laharu? I know, Mommy will be home soon. What? Alright, anyway, let me do my usual song and dance while we continue. Because we gotta go bash some heads in. I haven't heard this far into the song in a while. Normally I don't have my headphones on during this portion. Great soundtrack, though. It's a shame that it gets broken up so often. But it was the same thing with Skyrim. Skyrim has a great one, but very few and far between. I'm also thinking about what next steps I should take. And not from like a bad standpoint. I mean, either way, we gotta go bash those guys' heads in. Because there you go. So yeah, somewhere up in the Scallots. Kidnapped girl up by the Scallots mines. Oh, I thought that appeared as an icon.
Hey, you.
Okay, yeah, I see an icon just came up. So maybe it's not until I leave the bubble that the icon actually comes up. Yep, see, now it appears. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Pretty sure she's right there. Well, either way, since it's still dark out, should hopefully get to Scallots. Just about, you know what? Get out. What? I know, Mommy will be home soon. You just have to keep your patient pants on. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep your patient pants on. I know you don't want to, but you're gonna have to, Laharl. Yeah, patience pants time. Patience. Uh, let's move all the non-poison arrows. Already went off trail.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take the scary woods. I do like how it's not just like a straight road. There's like sometimes little windy bits like that, and there's like furrows on the side or little ledges. He was just wearing red. I was confused. I didn't know if he was a wayfarer or not. Yes, so... Okay, good. Delirious is actually... Oh, I'm turning up my volume a little bit. Getting her hair did. So... She left at like 3, so at this point... It's been like 3 hours. Come on now, it's hair. Alright. I know we're nowhere near, but I just want to see where exactly I am, just to make sure I'm not, like, going the wrong way. Also, it might help if I hit the map button. Okay, yeah, so I thought. I need to go right at the fork, and then follow it all the way down. I thought this was the pass. Yeah, this is the road. Doesn't look like it, but that's the road. And then we should come down to like the river and the bridge area. Good part is I mean, really, yeah, realistically, other than the usual rabble-rousers that are on this death road, we should be okay. Maybe a wayfarer. Nobody's fighting here? Okay. I do love like the wolves howling, dogs barking, all the sounds. Thought I saw torchlight. I was like, uh-oh. Anybody fighting over here? Nope. I could go around the back way, because I haven't gone that way, but eh. Also, there's a treasure chest like right here. Maybe it was up here. Either way, far out from Skalitz. This is kind of the long way around. Kind of the short way around. I know, confusing. I passed by that thing like 6 times. I'm actually more worried about taking these roads. Getting multiple ambushes or falling off the edge of the road. The road is kind of steep here. Doesn't look like much, but it's a road. I don't know why Skalitz with its rich silver didn't bother to pave the roads. Bless you. Alright, I think... Okay. It's early morning, so at least I can see somewhat.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Watch out! Gone weak at the knees, have you? Missed! Take that! You're dead!
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Shit, leave me be. Enough.
You gonna cry now?
Should have mercy killed that other guy. I mean, I don't particularly need the money, but... it's more, you know. I think he's coming back.
Who's there? What's that?
Hey, level up. Probably because I'm so heroic. I'm just gonna steal all your arrows. I'll take your burger sword. I will take this. Why do you have so many swords on you? Are you a looter? Or did you just take all the stuff and run? I'm also gonna steal your bread. Because Henry might be hungry. Alright, nope, Henry's not hungry. But thank you for the donations. Alright, so let's go get these other guys. Yes, you are. Welcome, Jerry. Okay. Oh, a soul slicer. Nice. Do you have anything else of use? You do not. You probably just have money on you. You had a sword on you and you were trying to punch me? Are you stupid? Why? What's with these guys and their swords? Alright. Actually, yeah, I'll keep those on me. Garbage, garbage, garbage. No, I'll keep the long distance arrows because the other arrows I'd rather poison or put doll makers on them. Oh, those don't weigh anything. Yeah, they picked those because they were just expensive. Who were these twerps? Just regular bandits that just set up camp here? Come on. Gimme. Gimme. I see it's a stalwart. Get your manky body away from my fresh new sword that I'm never going to use because it was yours. Oh, good. I'm glad. I've been like super anxious all day to get to streaming, and my vacation's coming up, so I'm like, oof. And also, I was watching people play Planet Zoo, and now I'm like super anxious to play it. Like, I want to play it right now. I don't know what it is. Suddenly, all these tantalizing games that I actually want to play. Alright, and the turkeys I've been looking for up here. Yeah, so let's just take the road up. I think taking the road is easier because I think the horse has trouble in this. Because this place is damn steep. That's also the music because I'm near the mines. Sometimes when you ride on the side of the hill, you'll get the spooky mine music. It's not really a plan. Most of that was sarcasm. But yes. Alright. So where do we have to go? Could take the far side, but I think this way around this house is faster. I'm not really worried about fighting them. It was. Alright. So if I get around... I'm just trying to think, because I don't know if... I'd rather save now in case they decide to turn around and kill her or something. Already done.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hmm?
Two arms! Get over here!
Look who's crawling out from under some rock.
We'll take riding spurs. Oh, a thumper? Okay, they all have keys to the shed. I heard another guy yelling, but I don't know where he went. Oh, look at all this free stuff. Maybe he was, unarmed. I caught them waking up. Get some lockpick experience.
I'll do anything.
My PSN is the
Just
same, but I
take me
blocked
away
it
from
out
here.
because my friends list is A, too high, and people send random messages and stuff. So
Wherever did
unfortunately,
you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
oh, that's nice. That's different. As much as I want to kill the other guy, I'd rather get a free ride back. Because that's where we're headed anyway. Yeah, actually I did have a whole bunch of people who tried friending me after just watching a stream and such. And nothing against you personally, but then messages and all sorts of stuff. So it's like, I want my PSN as personal. But that's also because the last two people technically who did it, started spamming me with PSN messages, even on my like time off when I'm not streaming, and then started messaging me directly while I was streaming, and it's like that is so rude on so many levels. I know not like that, but I'm sketch about it now. Yeah, there's another old deleted video that I deleted out because it was just bad. That resulted in me cursing someone out. But, oh. I think NB was there for that. It was a thing. Hey, Florian, get up. Your girlfriend's saved.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help.
Good luck then.
So we know Rapata is around here somewhere. But whether he's saying conspiratorially or otherwise is another question. Are you Rapota? Oh, you're suddenly leaving. Huh? Suspicious. Alright. Is Esther actually around?
Hey. What?
It's probably still early in the morning, considering he was still asleep. Nope. What's the matter with you? I just helped you, and now you're being... Oh. I like that little house. That'd be nice. Like, in medieval times, that'd be nice. That's the system. You have to be advertiser friendly. You have to do certain hoops. You have to say that every game is the best game in creation. Woo, wow, look at this. Look at all my promotions. I mean, I've always fluctuated in viewers from, like, I think my peak was like 5,000, but that was way back in the day. And then it was about 2,000 and stayed around 2,000 for most part. Also, not to be too critical of people, I always find it strange that for some reason, people really like... Which... Oh yeah. Like, the big thing is that, like... Watching a lot of other streamers and stuff, there's a lot of streamers... Like, I don't mind if they play games slow. Like, slow isn't a problem. There's a lot of people who play games slowly. But there are some people who don't understand or get a game, which I've gotten that way before. But they functionally don't understand the game, and they, like, bumble their way through it, and then talk about skilled for basic things, and it really bugs me. Because, like, people really love these kind of streamers that don't know anything. Like, not shit-talking PewDiePie, but... I mean, I used to talk shit on him, but I kind of respect him now. But... It's... like, this... Like, really bumbling your way through a game, not really sure what you're doing, and just being kind of ridiculous with it. I found that a lot of people just really like that, and they always say, like, positive stuff, but, like, I can't. I was watching people play Planet Zoo today, and some people are just so... They either try way too hard to be overly funny, which it just comes off as bad, or they're just so inept, but somehow they have, like, 3,000 viewers, even though they're absolutely inept at the game, and doing, like, simple tasks is, like, an hour of a stream. I'm just, like, amazed. And the entire chat is, like, yelling at them, like, do this. And it just... I don't understand it. Like, really, functionally, I just don't understand it.
Here.
Can I actually talk to the innkeeper about it?
God save you.
Are there any problems around?
Nothing I've heard about.
Pour me an ale.
God be with you.
Because I thought there was a way to actually talk to Rapota. Or see someone who's associated with him. I thought there was, like, a chain in that. Like, I don't know if I mentioned it last night, or I was talking to Delirious about it, about how I've had plenty of people, like, I get people can have shithouse opinions, and a lot of people get really... Oh. Upset about people having a negative attitude sort of game or whatever, but like opinions are opinions. But it is very strange that people in general don't like some of my content because of negative opinions. I knew I'd find Rapoto around here. Did you have fun getting your hair dyed, kitty?
Yes.
Very nice. Don't forget to feed the kitties.
Did you eat?
I ate a protein bar and that was it.
Can I make you a sandwich?
Sure.
Ham and
Ma-
cheese?
Huh?
Ham and cheese?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about no mustard. Just mayo. Yeah.
Are you Rappator by any chance?
Pardon
Thank
me?
you, kitty.
Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
There's no point making excuses.
Yes.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Rapata, you know I have a horse, right? Horse, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you did. Henry, could you get off the horse any slower?
No, I give up.
So,
Damn, I slammed his face into that building.
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg.
Just one.
After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt from the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
So who's Sir Yeshek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
American provolone.
I thought if things changed and he stopped
I'll take the last
corroding,
provolone.
he might get Ronoff back. Take
Okay.
me into his
Ah.
service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, I got off early, but I watched videos and then it was time.
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
If you kill him here, it's a reputation loss here. Alright. Repeta is pretty nimble, but not nimble enough. Yep, that's exactly where I went and beat those people down. So most of them are probably already dead. Ham and cheese sandwich. Horse is still in the same loading block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken's always good. My new favorite is, like, in terms of things that I make with chicken, chicken and rice, baked. I've always preferred baked chicken or fried chicken.
Yeah.
But I'm losing my patience for cooking, which hopefully will change once winter comes. I'm usually a winter cook. I don't like cooking in the summer. Not because of the heat or anything, I'm just lazy in the summer. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna get up to this dialogue and then I'm gonna nom my sandwich. Nah. Curry God with chicken is good shit. Although, I mean, I'm not really not much to take advice from because I had hers red hot potato chips for breakfast. So, there's that.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Fayfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Here comes the silly part. Yeah, I know. My reputation with the bandits went down. Oh no. Where'd you go?
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You're a traitor.
The world is not so black and white, boy. We were on the same side for a while, but no longer. That is how it goes.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fafar recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Alright. Yeah, ham for sure. Turkey is a garbage bird.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fafar is very keen to meet you.
I think this takes me right back to Ratai. At least it's not like Red Dead Redemption where you have to like carry them on your horse or anything.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fafar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of it.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Alright. Now let's do Master Otos. Well, I'm just glad we don't have to like strap him on a horse and hope he survives and all this. Because it makes sense in Red Dead Redemption, because most of the people you pick up aren't all that important. But In this, it's like an NPC dies, they die for real. Unlike in Rockstar games where you can redo a mission or they come back. This one's like, nope. People don't magically revive, you have to load your save. Which I don't mind. But also I wasn't like, I understand why people like Red Dead Redemption. I don't like cowboy stuff, I'll be honest. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 and all that, neat, but And truthfully, the last few Grand Theft Autos have been kind of meh. Vice City and San Andreas were about as good as it gets. 4 was meh. And the new one is eh. I think they got a little too fantasy, I guess is the best way to put it. In the new one, the original Red Dead was much better with that. Like, I feel like they're far too high, like high Western fantasy, if there is such a thing as high Western fantasy. All right. Actually, I went to look at the map. I know I keep opening that. Yeah, so one's there. I do still need to talk to Fritz, but I don't know if I even got that far. I only played like maybe an hour of Red Dead, and I just got kind of about it. Yeah, Master Ota.
I'm honoured that a Knights of...
Master Blacksmith.
Not now. First I've got to...
See you later.
Did this quest bug out? Oh yeah, for sure. You can actually get through this entire game without with only killing like one person. Where's... It is evening. Where is the bailiff? Did the bailiff go? I mean, normally it would be expected that a bailiff would go with a prisoner like that, especially someone of that importance, or he'd send a group of people to do it, like a group of soldiers. The bailiff's in the church. Either way, it's close to night. Well, not really that close. Bailiff's not down there. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if we can kick it off by talking to the other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. How's it going, Kyoto?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Happy Friday, Kyoto.
God be with you.
What? Is everything gonna block me from talking to his little bitch-ass son?
God, what happened to you?
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
I mean, I could hit him with a 20 threaten. Okay. Ooh. Exciting dentist time. Are you getting your tooth fixed? Or is it like the checkup after you've gotten your tooth fixed?
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Saradze Kobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him.
Oof.
Father doesn't like to talk about it.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Okay, Jerry. We don't need your life story. Calm down. Oof. Honestly, why not just get them all pulled and replaced with like the gum insets with like the fake that look real? Probably be better than going back for things that might not work. But then again, I don't know what Malaysian dentistry standards are. So
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Oh.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. Take care.
Oh, I don't mean dentures. I mean like a lot of people I know get it's like a I don't know how to describe it, but it's like basically like a metal inset. They remove the tooth and the nerve, then they get like a metal inset that they put into the gum, and they make a fake tooth with a peg in it that fits into that, and they're like supposed to be super durable, and if they break or chip, a dentist can use a tool to like pull them out, to like pop the tooth back out and put in a new one. My buddy was born, he's Hungarian, so he had fucked up teeth, and no caps. But the whole tooth is removed, and they, like because his whole bottom row, he was missing, I think, like from his canine, he was missing his eye teeth, next to his canine, and then he was missing the teeth behind it, so they just pulled all the teeth, and then put a metal peg for each tooth, and then put in the whole piece. And it actually would have been less than him getting, like, implants or anything else. So it's like a full reconstruction, but it was way cheaper than any other solution for him. Yeah, and see, that whole thing that I just talked to him just ended there. Yeah, like a veneer, except it's the whole tooth. No, he said it wasn't bad because there's no nerve there, so it's just in your gums, so it heals in like 2 weeks, then they put the teeth in. It's more for like 2 weeks, you're missing like a row of teeth. And that's pretty much that. Yeah. But honestly, if like I had something really messed up with my teeth, I'd almost rather do that. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll look it up and I'll send you the link on PSN. I wish I could get PSN working for my phone again. That would be great. Yeah. They just removed the whole thing, and the anchor goes like into your jawbone, and then the gum does it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I hope I can just get out of this, because I want to talk about Matthias.
I brought you something.
That's sweet of you. What is it?
I've got a bit of spare coin, and I was thinking maybe you could use it.
We certainly could. That would be a great help.
I'd like to give you 360 groschen.
Thanks, Henry. You're an angel.
What's wrong with Matthias?
As I said, me and Brother Nick, I pray every night.
Ah, poor Matthias.
God be with you.
See, like, a lot of people complain that the Matthias quest, like, bugs out. Can I talk to Elias about it?
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
Do you know anything
A little.
And what do you do?
Okay.
Mainly, I help Brother
I'm pretty sure I've already...
Sometimes I have to hold the patient down, fetch and carry things.
How long have you...
Since before...
Thank you.
Farewell.
Because it's a way to help Matthias. But it's like not giving me the option. Which is annoying. Yeah, and he doesn't have anything about helping Matthias. Alright. Now it's time for the big heist. We need the Necronomicon. Or whatever the book is. And we need to do that. We need to break in... You're not listening to this. We need to break into the monastery and go into the forbidden books and get them. Avoiding essentially hall monitors and the like the whole way. Because I think I've skipped most of the quest about it. Let's see. Noise is 50. Oof. That's noise 40. Noise 97. Noise 100. Noise 100. Noise 89 isn't too bad. And that has a lot of noise. Let's equip the silent shoes. So our noise is down to 28. That's pretty good. We need a little bit less. Let's unequip the spurs. Spurs are only 3. What? Oh, these are noise 0. I don't want to give up my olive hose. That's fine. Equip blue pants for the sake of quiet. Technically just the doublet is all we need. Let's see, noise 40, noise 50. Visibility is 72. Alright, well, it's clean. Let's wash ourselves. And we technically have the light armor bonus. I thought it was right around here. I remember there's like a secret entrance way. Might be down here. To get into the stupid monastery. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, and there's an alchemy bench. It is lockpick very hard, which most of them are. And we have one padfoot potion. So what's my weight at? My weight's still good. I went the wrong way again. Well, then again, I have all those swords, so... Because I think once you go in, you can't... only have one. Well... I know if you get caught doing this, you're in a lot of trouble. And also, guards will be hyper suspicious of you after, so you kind of have to get away. Until the Necronomicon is no longer listed as stolen. This might skip out a large portion, because I think I can go back and get it later. But I don't know if I got the quest yet. So we're just going to go for... It also says there's an alchemy bench here, but I've never seen an alchemy bench here. I think that's a mistake, or something that they intended to put in here, but they never actually did it. That's the naughty room. Yeah, they're in evening prayers. I'm trying to remember. Because they don't ever show you a map of the area, like the internals. Like, I kind of wish once you're inside, you could actually see the internals. But I want to say the library is the upper portion of here. Yeah. It is weird that up there you're not trespassing, but here you are. There's a story-related reason for that. Yeah, that's the way I came in. Shit, that's one of the monitors. Hopefully it doesn't come in here. Hopefully they're not all done their prayers. This place is huge too, so...
You are in a place intended only for monks. Leave immediately. Are you deaf?
Yep. Okay, so it's too early. so let's wait like an hour or two. The only problem to really be careful of is that there's a monk right there. The only reason I want to grab this is because I want to finally finish out a quest, and that's it. And it's entirely optional, but it may get us another NPC. Let's hit this. And hope that this is late enough. Going through the monastery in the dark is the worst, but... Also, as a note, I think on Sunday, I'm either going to catch up on all the new Jurassic World Evolution dinosaurs, and then maybe do Planet Zoo? I don't know. It depends. I don't know if I'll actually get beta access, or if it will allow me. If it doesn't, then I'll just figure out something else. Maybe play, like, Duck Game. Oh, nope. Don't screw up. Screwing up is loud. Also, I hope the monk isn't here, because if he's here, I'm gonna have to knock him out. And doing that might cause me to instantly game over. I think they're all walking upstairs. That's fine. Do your thing. Thank God for Crouching Chameleon. And the fact that it's dark. Night, Jerry. So many people walking up. It's weird because I can hear them in my headphones. I don't think it's through here. It's the other way to get out. You can also steal some pretty nice books in here. Like rare books, like skill books. I thought there was a door along there. You can be a bad person and steal a ton of like gold chalice things and pelts and weird stuff. You can also find a secret about wine and A guy who drinks in the monastery even though he shouldn't. Okay, hopefully this is the right door. Shit. It's like one of the worst positions. Oh, nope, that's not a door. To take. So that means I actually have to walk all the way around. The only good part is I think there's only one guard at night, and he's not really a guard, he just kind of is a... kind of like a night watchman. Okay, that's the front gate door, so this is the chapel hall. And then this is where I came in, right? Yeah. I might just have to pop a torch, even though it sucks because I can't see the door. Is this the door? Yeah, this is the other alchemy bench. I remember it's upstairs. But there's a very weird way to get there. Which maybe is here? Yes. I know. I, like, can't see anything. I'm blind doing this because I kind of know the path. Sometimes there's a monk studying in here, even late at night. Want this? I don't really want this. We are out of here. So the other book I stole is actually a healing recipe book. So I guess technically we could just go right out here. As long as no guard sees me, I should be okay. Or this works too. Yeah, there's a long convoluted mission with a monastery, which I'm hoping to avoid by speech checking my way out of it. Close enough now. Boom. Okay. So. Well, let's not do that. First things first. Let's re-equip all of our armor. Not the golden spurs. Gold is the sin metal. Silver spurs. I guess I should just keep the blue. No, I'll go back to my green. It is sneakier, though, than Zool leg. I'll just hold on to the blue leg, because it's sneakier. And... let's grab some more shaver schnapps. just so we have it, and then save. Booyah. Now, the weird part is I think the other book... I know the other book... I'm pretty sure that's used either with Matthias or something else. Maybe it's part of the same quest about healing, but... you can learn important stuff from it. Let's go somewhere where it's light out. Also, let's just pop a torch. Because we're a respectable member of the community who lights torches. Donates to hospitals. With our blood money. Who watches our Scouts friends sleep. Alright, anyway. So it's a book, ancient book written in Arabic. Obviously you can, or Sanskrit. I'm pretty sure it's Arabic. But either way, it's an old healing book. Which surprisingly, like the Renaissance for Islam earlier than this, was actually pretty well documented. Actually had a lot of interesting things. And then it kind of all went down from there, but that's what, you know, the Crusades will do. The Necronomicon. Just a bunch of boring alchemaic symbols. Actually, a lot of the kind of devil's books that you'd find kind of things, most of those weren't actually like the work of Satan or whatever. They were mostly done... Oh no, I got piggy status. Damn it. Oh well. Most of them were actually alchemist books or metalworker books that they put in code, so they'd write their own coded language so they'd understand it. It was very common to keep trade secrets, to just have it written in a different script, but people would often use it as a case of heresy. Or even worse, you get in some cases people who were illiterate in a local language but could read others. And they think they were writing the devil's text with their Cyrillic alphabet. Also, let's see if Dark Elf or NB is messaging and I can't see it. Okay. Good. Bon Bon. Bon Bon. Still raining. Also, by the way, I love, I think it was Nicodem with his Polish word for abstinence in Discord. That's fine. Lurking is acceptable. Alright, bullying reported. Big bullying coming from you. Alright, so we got a main level up. I don't think we can do anything more in our level. Yeah, I think we can get like Scout 2. but that's at max level. I mean, not like level matters much anymore. It's time to duel, and you've been banned to the Shadow Realm. I control the tides, its ebb, and its flow. Oh, alright. So we have to go talk to Fritz. So... excuse me. And then we have to go to Ratai and hand over the Necronomicon. Let's see something. Let's see. Kingdom Come. Necronomicon. There's Necronomicon 2? Oh. Far right corner area when entering the balcony from the sleeping quarters. I did not know that. Alright, Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Where's the items? Let's see. Because I want to see what the other book is used for. Okay, yeah, I can just... Oh, that's what the scattered pages do. It's just give you the key to open that chest. So scattered pages is worthless. Alright, well, let's look what the other book is called instead of being a putz and doing it this way. Alright. Kingdom Come, Aven... No, Avi. Sentia Saphincia. Let's see, associate livery prohibity. Okay. Okay, so yeah. That's just for one of the monks if you do the monks quests. Which I hope to never have to do them, if I can. Because I hate them and they're stupid. Because it takes like 5 days before you can actually do anything in the monastery. And it's fucking stupid. And it's not like wait days, it's like you have to live through the days. So it takes far too long. Alright, Fritz, where are you?
Coming.
There he is.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
Here.
About your brawl with the lights.
How the fuck do you know about him?
Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
We won't forget this. On my honor. Thanks.
That's not what he said. He said he'd drop it. So what do you have for training? Fist fighting. Boring. Sad I didn't get to do the boxing quest, but I don't know why that didn't pick up. Normally they tell you, like, where's the next boxing guy? Oh, he's some putz and blah blah blah, and then you fight him, and then he tells you about the next guy to go to, or, you know, until you can fight essentially a grand championship. Alright, Matthew, do we have your next quest yet?
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Breaking into a monastery?
I was wondering.
No.
Well...
Take care.
So are we just not going to do the other mission?
A tankard of ale for me.
I'm glad to see you.
Which I don't even know if I still have that outfit.
Have you heard about any...
Just some talk about lost sheep.
Maybe later.
I don't really have anything specific right now.
Who?
I don't know his name, but he was about as old as you. He said his family owned the Scallops Tavern.
Young Adam, then. And the interesting part?
Young
He
Adam's
decided
quest.
he wanted to go back home. See the damage and so on. And someone looted it right in front of his nose.
I know. I've met those scavengers before. It's not that interesting, just sad, really.
Well, it certainly isn't Christian. But the thing is, they were hiding money in that cellar of theirs.
And did he say where he was going?
He said he's going to Ratai, that he has some arrangements there.
It won't be easy to find him. Ratai's a little overcrowded nowadays.
Then you'll have to ask someone, won't you? Bloody hell. You want me to hold your hand while you do it?
No, but can you hold my wee wee?
I'll be on my way then.
Go. Go. And ask him when you see him. Maybe you'll think of something.
Okay, so at least we can get the young Adam quest, so that's a step. I'm beginning to think that, well, actually, Fritz and them, their quest might pick up. I don't think so. Alright. So let's see this quest. I know young Adam's quest is pretty simple. Just beat a few heads in. And that's it. Is there anything up in Skalitz? There is not. Okay. I mean, it might be after all the glisters, but before you do the next one. Oh, we can start my favorite one. Yes! The Amorous Adventures of Hans Capon. It has a beautiful poetry section. Has a lot of great speech checks that, if you fail them, have some of the most ridiculous ones, and if you pass them, they're even more ridiculous. But The Amorous Adventures of Hans Capon, I was kind of like, whatever, but it's actually more ridiculous than it needs to be. I mean, at least Hans had the balls to go into battle with us twice now. Well, not really twice. I'm thinking ahead. Because Sir Hans didn't come to Pribitzlevitz, but he does come later. And if he has lots of amorous adventures, he'll probably be coming a lot more. You know, because the DLC involves him. That's why. I don't know what you perverts were thinking. Although, you can give him either chlamydia or syphilis. No. Or give him crabs. Something. You can give him an STD. Not Henry personally, but you can give him an option that gives him a disease. Exactly. Alright, young Adam, you lush. Whoa, lady. Put your body back on. This is also not the place, but we want to... I do need to actually go get my clothes laundered and tailored. Which I should also check their condition, because I really haven't been keeping up with that, but my maintenance should be good enough now. So I shouldn't have to worry about it quite as much. Do we have a tailor's kit? No, we don't have a tailor's kit. Okay, so we need to buy more tailor's kits. Excuse me, no. I know wielding weapons is banned here. I don't know why he pulled out his bow.
How's it going?
You went to Skalitz on your own, didn't you? That took guts.
Not really. It took me a while before I could work up the courage.
That was sensible of you. I went back straight away, and I almost got killed.
I know. I heard. That's part of the reason I was so nervous.
And how did it go? Did you do everything you wanted?
There wasn't anything to do. Someone already did it before me. I wasn't even able to catch that thieving bastard.
What thief?
Some shady-looking character. Whole face smeared with soot. He shot out of the basement as soon as I went by and ran away with his loot. I got such a scare. I didn't think about running after him, and he stole absolutely everything, even our new kettle.
What did he look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He was covered in soot, and his sack of loot was so full, he had the kettle tied to it on the outside. It was gleaming.
A sooty man, a big sack, and a new kettle. Of course, he could clean himself up and throw away the sack. Maybe it was a devil. Or a charcoal burner.
You know, it really could have been a charcoal burner. That sack definitely looked like a charcoal burner's sack, and there are a lot of those around Rovna, so he wouldn't have far to go.
What was it he took from your place?
I don't know. My father told me never to talk about it.
What harm is there in telling me now? I can't steal it. Someone got there before me.
That's true. My father hid some money and valuables there. There was a jeweled cross he wanted to give Bianca as a dowry.
What did the cross look like?
Why do you ask?
Well, if I saw it somewhere...
What? You want to look for it?
Well, like I said, if I see it or hear something about it, we'll see.
That would be so kind. I've nothing left. If I had that cross, at least I'd have something to remember them all by. The cross itself was silver, and it had a small red ruby in the middle, like a heart, and it was hanging on a red string.
And did you tell the catchpoles about it?
I did. Alex asked me what happened and then sent me straight to them.
And what happened?
They said they were sorry, but they don't have anyone who could search all the houses looking for a kettle. So they told me if I don't know who it was, then there's nothing they can do. Take care.
I do want to get Adam in Privet and this is one of the kind of interesting quests. Plus, you're helping out Skalitz people. So why not? They had everything taken. Why not help people who need helpings? Plus, look, he's in this, sweeping this filthy ground. Oh, hey. How you doing, Herman?
Thank you, Hal. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. The main thing is, everything worked out well.
It did. It did. Thank you. And I want you to have this. God almighty. I've got Alishka. After all these years, me, the executioner, has the woman he loves.
Well, shit. Thanks, bruh.
Is that so?
Well, while we're here... T-pose for power. T-posing for power. These powerful women everywhere T-posing. Alright, let's let everything load in. It's being a little slow. Honestly, like, these graphics are enough for me for right now. If next-gen systems can just work on the fact that there will never be any load-in or loading times, like, they're just minimized to nothing, that would be great. Like, yeah, oh, I want real ray trace shadows. No, I want a game that just loads. It keeps me immersed. That's far more important than a game that looks lovely. Alright, so let's go see our girlfriend. See if she has anything else more. I definitely don't want to do her quest. And I definitely want to do the amorous adventures of Hans Capon. Because it's not very long.
I got something for you.
Oh.
I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
Okay. Bandages. Do I actually have a bouquet?
Teresa.
My, that's lovely. Thank you so much.
Oh. I guess I can't. I guess her base things are done.
I've got something that...
Alright.
Alright, I think that's all of my... Yeah. All of my stitchwork stuff she can repair. Alright.
Hail, Henry. I hear you've become a daring tourney fighter. You're full of surprises.
Okay, there we go. I guess because I gave her the bouquet, it wouldn't go in the same one.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Because I kind of see if anything comes of this. Or if it's just like, just kind of generic sets of things. I don't know if it's like based on the story or otherwise. But I kind of wish there'd at least be like some sort of formality with this. Like where it actually kind of comes to a head. Wearing that helmet for this is great. Okay. A nice little decent cutscene. Alright, let's talk to Hans. Let's get Hans some tail. I mean, I do want to do her quest thing, but
Home already. See you another time then.
But I mean, I know you still get the bonus, the smitten or whatever it is. Hans. Is he back up in the castle now? I should probably use the map. Because he might be done at the bathhouse. He's all the way up here. He's probably having dinner with Sir Hanush. But I want to wait towards the end to do her quest because, much like the other quest, since A Woman's Lot is more endgame, there's actually there's a few things I want to get in there that are kind of hilarious. So I don't think you see the DLC markers on your radar. Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Hanush. Let your face load in. Oh, son of a bitch. He probably, didn't load. So he's either going to the tavern or he's walking back down to the lower castle. There you are, Sir Hans.
Good gracious, it's Henry, champion of the Rat-Eye tourney.
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted. There is something you can do for me. You see? I'm in love.
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some wench. The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
Troy? Isn't that near Prague? I don't know anyone from there.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly, and you can help me win her.
Sounds like fun. I'm all ears.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
But why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Shameful thing for shameful animal for a cobra to be turned into, or to turn into. A tadpole with little tiny legs. I'm trying to think of something, a blobfish. Turning a cobra into a peacock. I'm just trying to think of animals where it's just like Well, that's a thing. Also, it doesn't help that since they're long and cylindrical, all I think of is long cylindrical animals, like geese and such.
No, I don't know who you mean.
Really? Maybe I'm right about your barnyard interests. Well, all the more wenches for me. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right, all right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. God be with you.
Yep. So this quest gets a little weird. I also have a special thing saved for the pinnacle of this quest, I guess, is the best way to put it. Because things don't come out the way it's intended. And it's a beautiful thing. Han's poetry is honestly the best part of this DLC. Alright, so let's first go to Ledechko. Basically, it's the guy in the tavern. So, you can choose to play him in, like... that would actually be kind of great. Also, as aggressive as peacocks can be, they're really, like, I've never been threatened by a peacock. Well, that'd do it. Exactly. Alright. We can either play him in dice, or we can do it this way. Which might win because I do have the pickpocketing skill. I'm pretty sure for it, but I'm gonna save. Didn't get out of there fast enough. I didn't press X fast enough. It is good to pickpocket people multiple times to do that kind of stuff. And if people are blocked...
What's going on there?
I did actually get a skill up. So let's see. I want this. Well, technically I want this one. But that's minimum level 14. Crowd control is really good. Although item expert is good. Let's get crowd control.
What's going on there? Hey, who are you?
Until this guy walks away. Also, since we've done that much, let's go ahead and just throw another quick little glop glop. I could drink my pad foot, but I really don't want to have to make another one. I don't know, I've never seen Kung Fu Panda. No worries, I'm always here for that. Also, one of these Sundays I have to do like a writing stream. Just do creative writing. Delirious is about to take creative writing courses, so... Just do a nice stream with that. Just start with the story. But I need something to like randomize it. Like I need like a wheel. Like maybe put it on Discord where I put like a whole series of things to write about. And then just kind of like spin the wheel. Because I'm actually pretty good at writing just on the fly. When I really think things out, it oftentimes gets stuck because then I spiral like further and further and further.
Who's there?
Yeah. Uh-oh. No! It crashed! Sorry, end of stream!